Hey y'all, welcome to Derby City Tarot. My name is Tala. I am a clairvoyant and intuitive tarot reader, spiritual guide and healer, and also practicing white and gray witch. Today's reading will be a modality reading for your finances based on quadruplicities. This quadruplicity has Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. These are the mutable signs. Everything that I say will not resonate with every single one of you, as we are all on different timelines. What I say could have already happened, is currently happening, or will be happening in the very near future. Please take what resonates with you and don't manifest the rest. My readings are timeless and you see them when you are meant to hear them. Alright, some of the strengths of mutable signs are they are adaptable, okay? They are, hold on, y'all. Shit, now I can't even read what I wrote. I bitch be trying to be so professional. 101 on the timer, child, then just be fucking up the flow. Okay, but some of the strengths here are adaptable. Okay, they take initiative. All right, they are harmonious. All right, and they are low key. Okay, they can be very low key mutable signs. All right, the weaknesses are absent-minded, unreliable, and being erratic. Alright, mutable signs are the fine-tuners of the zodiac, completing tasks with little room for errors. They are highly adaptable and welcome change. Mutable signs must be careful that they don't overwhelm themselves and should take time before making decisions. 141 on the timer. Okay, so let me cleanse my energy. Alright, I don't have any Palo Santo or Rent or whatever, but we here to talk about that money anyway. Okay, we're not here to talk about that fuck shit. Alright, so it ain't that deep. Alright, let's pull some cards. Shout out to my spirit team because they always got to me back. Alright, they always got to me back. Ah! It's always some shit going on. Okay, anyways. What's the tea here? New moon at the bottom of the deck. A new start is coming. We are technically in the new moon for Leo. All right, Leo season. Hey, today is the new moon. Mutable signs, rise and shine. Okay, because this energy is here for your wellness. Okay, so you should be feeling pretty good right about now. Okay, you should be percolating. I do feel like Cancer season almost took me up out of here, child. All right, but maybe it did you too. Okay, but Leo season is definitely bringing in some new, fresh energy. Okay, so hopefully you're looking good and smelling good and feeling good and feeling the sun. Get outside, get outside, get outside, get outside. Get some of that good sunlight. All right. What messages do we have today for my mutable signs? Okay, Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, and Virgo. Someone's name could be Cece. Okay, Arizona could also be significant. 333 on the timer. All right, Phoenix, Arizona could also be significant. The Phoenix Suns. Okay, period. I don't know if that's still a team or not, but I don't know. But the Phoenix Suns definitely giving me Leo energy. Okay, but still, what messages do we have for the collective? Well, for the mutable collective. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. That's mutable energy, period. Okay. Look at the bigger picture. Libra, Jupiter could be significant. Okay, so we already starting off with Sagittarius with mutable energy, so that's great. Sagittarius just popped up. Okay, Gemini, here you are. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, perfect. I love when the cards just come out and do what they're supposed to do. Okay, pick up the card on the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. All right, so something here is at a head. Okay, it's getting ready to come to a head. 444 on the timer I'm seeing. Definitely whatever this is protected. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. You feel anxious about something, mutable signs. Whatever this is, yeah, confirmation. Something here about anxiousness. There's also something here about you not moving too fast or too slow. Okay, the answers you need are coming. Okay, so calm down because you're very close to achieving something. Oh, okay, look at that. Damn, that came out so clean and plain. Okay, Spirit, period. Okay, all right. 555 on the timer. Big changes are coming. All right, let's read about this full moon in Sagittarius. I'm hearing Star Wars in my head. I'm hearing Star Wars music. I'm hearing Star Wars in my head. That's crazy. So Star Wars could be significant. It says, look at the bigger picture. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over what is this word? Minute? Fretting over minute can be, minutia? I don't know what that is. Fretting over minutia can be counterproductive, or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Attune to the moon. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. Additional meanings for this card. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The teaching. The full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. I'm hearing something about stubbornness. Someone here can have heavy cardinal sign placements in their chart. Okay, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer could be significant in your birth chart. 838 on the timer. There's stubbornness here. I also feel like there's something here about control. You needing to be in control. You need to release control to bring in whatever this is into fruition. I feel like the answers are coming. The answers you need are coming anyway. This is the reason why you need to just chill. Okay, I'm hearing, let's chill, let's settle down, because that's what I want to do. Just me and you, let's chill. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, period. Let's see what's going on for my mutable signs with their finances, Spirit. Okay, I feel like things are being made easier for you with this weekend sale. Okay, up to 70% off. Okay, discounts could be significant. Things being easier for you. You getting things easier is significant here. I feel like you don't need to be jumping to conclusions about anything. Wait on the answers. Okay. Something about your emotions is interesting too. Don't get overly excited. A lot of this is reminding me of my last reading, a lot of y'all need to go, and after you watched, hopefully you've already watched the new moon in Leo reading that I did, okay? That got something to do with you mutable signs. Go watch that reading. What messages do we have for my mutable signs? Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, in regards to their finances. Debt. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You could be in a little bit of debt, or I don't know, maybe you need to look at the bigger picture so that you don't end up in debt, okay? There could be bills that are due, or I don't know. You could be low on funds, okay? Definitely low on funds. You could be concerned about whatever this is. What else? Growth. Some of y'all could have had a new baby, and this is maybe putting a strain on your wallet. 11:11 on the timer. Some of y'all, somebody here might not be ready for parenthood, at least financially anyway. But something here is growing. What is this debt about? Give me a card about this debt. Performance evaluation. What's performance evaluation with debt? Loan denied. So I can see the reason why you, the emotions are running high at this time. Okay. 12:21 on the timer. You could be seeing that. 12:22 could also be significant for you. Something here about your money has got you in your feelings. And I guess I can understand why. Something here is growing. I just feel like maybe something here is growing very slow. Okay, for some of you, you are up for some sort of performance evaluation. I don't know if somebody here could be getting ready to be in trouble at work, or I don't know. Maybe something that you're doing isn't performing well. This could be putting a strain on your wallet. The answers you need are coming, so you need to be patient. Okay, do what you got to do to keep your head above water. Okay, because the answers you need are coming. What is this growth about? Look at the bigger picture. You could be missing something. Okay, your emotions running high could be preventing you from seeing something. Okay, so there's a need for you to calm down. Get grounded, cleanse your energy. Interview in the reverse. Oh. What's growth with interview in the reverse? Multitasking in the reverse. There's something here about children. Bottom of the deck is selling in the reverse. Wow, normally the mutable signs get pretty good readings. This time around, not so much. Okay, it's something here about, I don't know, something here is just, I feel like there's a business here that's immature. Okay, it hasn't fully matured yet. All right, and I feel like, or this is some sort of like, idea that you have that just hasn't come fully into fruition yet. But I do feel like you do need to change your perception about how you see something, or how you see whatever this is. The answers are coming. All right, you're very close to a goal. So I just keep feeling like keep your head above water about whatever this is. All right, some of you are nervous about parenthood, and I just feel like the answers you need are coming. Keep your emotions in control. you're almost at the finish line. Selling in the reverse, some of you have a performance-based job, and maybe it's not doing well right now, but that's okay. Okay, the answers you need are coming. All right, you're very close. So I don't know, I feel like something here has got you anxious. I'm feeling anxious. 525 on the timer. Shooting stars could be significant. There's something here you're not seeing. And this is the reason why your performance could be low. Or this could be the reason why you're not making the money or something. It's something missing here, something that you don't see. Yeah. Let's get into the tarot, see what this is. See what this is that you're not seeing. It's something that you don't see, though. That I do know. And this, I feel like once you see it, once it comes in, whatever this is, then you're like, oh! And then boom, everything gonna flow. Because there's growth here. I just feel like something is at a stalemate. I don't know if children are an issue here, or if something is just immature, but it's going to get there. It's just something here could be a great idea. It's just not doing well right now. For some of you, you're starting a new business, okay? And you might have been doing this for a while, and it's just not it ain't lifted you up off the ground yet. It ain't doing what it's supposed to. It could be low performing, possibly because you're doing something new, and it just takes time. Okay, but I feel like there's something here about you needing to, like it says, look at the bigger picture. There's something that you're missing. You could be so busy looking at all the small things that you don't see the stuff that's blatantly right in your face. And that new perception could change everything. So stay positive and don't jump to conclusions. What's the current energy here for my mutable signs? The Empress, exactly. The divine feminine, okay? This is the creative. Okay, so you got it, girl. You got it, boy. All right. All right. Somebody here could be a Scorpio, or you got Scorpio placements in your chart. A Sagittarius, Scorpio Sagittarius cusper could be significant. All right. Someone here could be born between November 17th and November 26th, or those particular dates could be significant. Empress energy here towards Libra could also be present in your chart. All right, you're pregnant with some sort of new idea. Something here about children really is significant. I don't know if somebody here is on maternity leave, or you're getting ready to be, or you're pregnant at what it probably feels like the wrong time. Okay, there could be, this pregnancy could be bad timing. All right, but I feel like things will work out. Something here was meant to be. There's a lot of creativity here, beauty. You could be looking real good, okay? Probably because you're going from pregnancy, okay? If you're not pregnant with a person, then this is some sort of new idea. Something you're getting ready to give birth to. There's a lot of creativity here, okay? The Empress talks about, you know, creativity, fertility, expression. Also talks about pleasure. Maybe some of y'all need a little pleasure in your life, okay? Bottom of the deck here is the Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody here wants to play mind games with the Empress. We're gonna go ahead and move past whatever that energy is. Could be an air sign that is an issue. All right, but what is the challenge here for the Empress? Somebody here watching and speaking and saying something, but we're gonna go ahead and let that be. Look, the High Priestess in the upright. Pisces. The subconscious mind. So I've got the High Priestess and the Empress. The challenge for the Empress is the High Priestess. So your intuition is the challenge. I don't think that's going to be a problem. This actually might end up being a problem for somebody else. What is this reading really about? For some of you, there's a divorce or a separation here. Or there was. But I'm not going to tap into that energy. There could have even been a breakup, but I'm not going to tap into that energy because that's not really what this is about. The financial reading is about, but something like that in your personal life could be affecting why you are not able to see something from the bigger picture. Okay? And I'm going to need for you to get focused. Bottom of the deck here is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there's like a lot of negativity, a lot of attacks. Lack of focus. Loss of momentum. Energy blocks, on hold, delayed, stalled. Things ain't aligned. Okay? But like I said, I'm going to need for you to get focused because clearly someone here is unfocused. I feel like there's a lot going on in somebody's personal life. This is what's preventing them from being able to see the bigger picture here in regards to what's going to free them when it comes to their finances here. But you need to listen to your gut. Follow your intuition here. But this is in a challenge position. This might be an issue. Okay, but I definitely feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine energy. You are a man or woman. You are someone that is very creative. What is the recent past? You could be doubting your intuition, Empress, about something. Or maybe you just need to go within to get the answers. Okay, so your shadow work could be significant. 141 on the timer. What's the recent past here, Spirit? The lunar eclipse. This is also talking about your subconscious. Some sort of new emotional cycle. We were just talking about that at the beginning of this reading about how Cancer season could have took you through it a little bit. Okay, but I feel like something here, you could have went through a purging, a clearing or a purge of energy here. Yeah, a deep emotional cleanse in the recent past. Yeah, during Cancer season. What's this lunar eclipse about? What is the collective purge? Ooh. The waning moon. Whatever you purged, it was to help you gain momentum or to shift your... Something here that you released allowed you to do this. Or there is something that you need to release in order to be in alignment. I feel like y'all released it. Especially if Cancer season was very emotional for you. Okay, you've done whatever this deep emotional cleanse was. This is the recent past right there. The current energy is the Empress. So, okay, period. So, what's the future here? For some of you, you're a creator, but you're not making no money off of your creations. Okay, but there's something that you're missing here. There's a bigger picture here. Or maybe something is getting ready to come to you now in the... Yeah, it says the answers are coming. And you're very close to achieving a goal. The autumn could be significant for you. Okay, but I really feel like utilize this Leo season energy to bring something into fruition, to see something from the bigger picture, and to most importantly celebrate yourself. Okay, something here about self, something about the self, honey. Okay, the Ten of Swords, the final chapter, baby. There could have been definitely a breakup or a divorce here. With the Ten of Swords, what's the Ten of Swords? The Seven of Swords. Someone being sneaky, cowardly. Somebody wasn't who they said they was. What is the Ten of Swords with the Seven of Swords? The Eight of Coins. I don't like how that came out. What is the Ten of Swords with the Seven of Swords? And why is it sitting in the future? The fuck? For some of you, you're dealing with a baby mama or a baby daddy. Or you're about to. Someone here actually could be pregnant with the Empress sitting at the center of the reading. Or you are this Empress energy. I don't know. Some of y'all could be pregnant. Got somebody pregnant that you don't want a baby by. Okay? Or something like that. Yeah, the Page of Cups. I don't know. Someone here could have got breadcrumbed or love bombed. Okay, someone, I don't know. Why the fuck this shit is popping up in the reading is pissing me off. But there could have been like a wrong choice in love that has led to a depletion of someone's finances. Or there's something here about there could be a masculine that is not well about a pregnancy or something like that. Someone here chose the wrong lover. They got backstabbed. Sneaky. Someone here is sneaky, lying, cheating. I don't know what this is, but what the hell that has to do with your money is crazy to me. Let's see here. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Two of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Venus. I'm telling you. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Two people are not compatible. Someone here acted like they had something to offer and they didn't. This person was a false person. They're sneaky. They only have interest in what they're in themselves. They stabbed you in the back. But this, what's crazy is that this is sitting in the future. I don't even know. I don't know why. Maybe it's because that's why the High Priestess is here. In a challenge position, because maybe this is what's going to happen if you don't follow your intuition about whoever the fuck this is. This could be another Pisces. This could be an air sign. That is an issue. Maybe this air sign wants to come in and get you pregnant. I don't know, bro. Something about this. It's some sort of sexual energy here, bro. Maybe you have an increase in your sexual desires right now. You could be needing to be careful of that. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. I don't know. I feel like you need to be greedy with your energy. You don't need to be giving your energy out at this time. You need to fight those urges to want to be sexual. What is in the conscious? Use that energy to create. What's in the conscious? I don't know. There could be someone trying to trap. Okay, somebody, or trying to energy harvest here. People always trying to pick on my mutable signs. It's just crazy. What's in the conscious here for my mutable signs? The sun, exactly. Leo energy. I feel like you feel good. I feel good. I feel good all over. Leo energy. The sun on top of the Empress and the High Priestess. This is good energy. This is the reason why somebody, I feel like mutable signs, somebody here just want to come up in your energy and fuck up your day, or because they mad about something that's going on in their life. I just really don't feel like, I don't know who these people are, what the fuck this shit is, bro. This weird. This reading is weird. Because I'm a mutable signs. I don't got mutable signs. I don't got none of this shit going on. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, bro. I don't know if this is a child or a divorce or a separation, or if this is just a new business that's just growing very slowly. Maybe that's what this is, or maybe this is your job. Maybe what you thought this job was going to be might actually take a lot more than what you expected, okay? But I feel like there's something here that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, it's something here you don't see. You need to step back and see the bigger picture here. You're this Empress energy. Follow your intuition. Something about following your intuition is a challenge. What's the High Priestess? The vernal equinox. You could be going through some sort of awakening. Maybe this is the reason why the vernal equinox talks about from dark to light. Something very significant about the next few days is something here about the next few days that you really need to be taking into consideration. There's something that you're not supposed to miss. I don't know what this is, but there's something here that you can't miss, or that you shouldn't miss. It feels like spell work. It feels like somebody's trying to get you to miss something. What is the High Priestess with the vernal equinox? Because what? Something here, the answer is about something that you need the answers to is coming in a few days. Eight of Coins, yeah, it has something to do with what you do for work. something significant could be getting ready to happen. For some of you, you could be a high priestess. This is what you do for work. I don't know. The next few days could be significant for somebody. You need to follow your intuition, and I would not recommend being sexual, to be honest. Honestly, I wouldn't even recommend being around too many people right now. All right? You need to be waiting on spirit. You need to be somewhere where you can hear spirit. 30:30 on the timer here. What is 10:55 on the clock? What's in the subconscious? The Queen of Swords, exactly. Mentally strong. Yeah, exactly. Libra energy. Most definitely you can have Libra in your chart. Okay, this is talking about inner strength. Being realistic. Giving good advice. I feel like having boundaries. This is important. You need to kind of be by yourself right now, I feel. Mutable signs. Yeah, 2 of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, there's somebody doing or being extra out here. You might be getting ready to cut this person off with the Queen of Swords. Somebody here didn't buy. You've got real big boundaries. 31:13 on the timer. You could be seeing 11:33. All right. Or 13:13, 313. Detroit, Michigan could also be significant. Someone here, they can ready to get cut off. Whoever this 2 of Cups is, I don't know who this person is. Or these people. Cancer could be significant. Somebody here is sending you negativity. Yeah, with the 5 of Coins. They hitting rock bottom, whoever this is. Somebody here could be some sort of like sex worker. I don't know what that's about, but I feel like it don't matter. You can cut their ass off anyway. If somebody here want to come in and be some sort of a, what you call it, gold digger, I feel like they can get cut the hell out because you got something else going on. What is the advice here? 212 I'm seeing. What's the advice? Ooh. The King of Cups in the upright, Scorpio, period. Continue to love yourself. Work on yourself. Be greedy with yourself. Okay, this is emotional balance. Being heart-centered, kind-hearted. Okay, highly intuitive, psychic. Period. Yeah, with the 8 of Swords. This could be you just needing to be by. I'm telling you, something here about you being by yourself. Okay, just period. All right. What is the outside influence? The 10 of Coins here with the Hierophant. Exactly, because this is like, ooh-wee. Okay, Taurus energy here with the 10 of Coins. I'm telling you, in the reverse. Okay, it says, for the love of money. Okay, Ohio could be significant. Somewhere here could be from Cleveland. All right. I'm also hearing something about Columbus. All right, but the 10 of Coins talks about old money in the reverse, you know, or a person that marries for money. Yeah, with the Hierophant here. Oh, Mr. Loverman. Mr. Loverman. Somebody here wants to attach themselves to something that you got coming in. Someone here is trying to attach themselves to your inheritance. This is the reason why you need to be alone right now. Okay, because the outside influence is lovers that just want to come in and be with you to use you. The energy is giving throughout all of retrograde season, which will probably last until about December. All right, which is Sagittarius season could be significant here. All right, but I feel like the outside influence when it comes to your love and relationships is just a bunch of motherfuckers that's just going to be trying to come in and use you. A lot of geisha energies. Hobosexuals. I feel like you need to keep lovers. I don't know. My only advice would be like to keep lovers away. These people are just coming in trying to trap you, keep you locked in. They don't want you to get whatever this is. This is why you need to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is leave love out of this shit, bro. Get up off them apps. Get up off them porn sites. Get grounded. What's the outside influence? What's the hopes and fears? Love don't live here anymore. Six of Coins. Yeah, these is a bunch of six. This is love with strings attached. A bunch of love bombers, gaslighters. Something being one-sided, no equal give and take. People that undervalue you. People who are greedy. Okay? People who have unpaid debts. They want you. That's what this is. These are people here that want you to help them come out of debt. These could be baby mama, baby daddies that have interest in you for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. People that play mind games. With the Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Coins in reverse, they're never going to give you what it is that you want. This is why the High Priestess is the challenge, because you need to follow your intuition when it comes to love. Okay, that could be a problem for some of y'all. All right, 555 I'm seeing on the timer. What is the outcome, the possible outcome? The Five of Coins in the reverse. I'm hearing fat, sick, and nearly dead. You don't listen to your intuition when it comes to love. You could be missing out on a lot of shit. You need to stay focused on whatever this work is. It's something here about whatever this work is that you need to be focused on, and you need to be using. A lot of y'all use your intuition for work. Stay focused on that. And I feel like right now, just it's not the time for love. It's not. Bottom of the deck here is death. Yeah, you're going through some sort of change or rebirth with this Scorpio energy, and a lot of people are trying to get in on that. So you need to be very careful. All right, this reading will be titled what? 11:01 on the timer. You could be seeing 111. I mean on the clock. I don't even know what to name this. I think I'm going to name this, be careful who you let in. Because a lot of y'all are attracting in some serious abundance. And there's people out here that know that you got that coming. They know that you're abundant. They know things come to you easy. You make it look easy. And this is their sole interest in you. Give me some cards here in alignment with this spread for my mutable signs. You're in this Empress energy and everybody wants you. And what's so crazy is the only thing that came out was the King of Cups. The King of Cups is not and this is a spirit guide. This will be your spirit guide. Some of you have a spirit guide that is a water sign. All right, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I just feel like this is spirit got your back. I feel like this Empress energy, though. You looking all luminous. You look tasty to these people. There's relationship drama in y'all's reading. The fixed signs got, that's so crazy. The cardinal signs got work drama. The fixed signs got family drama. And the mutable signs got relationship drama. Saying no and pricing. Huh. And stillness. Yeah, like I said, this is talking about you protecting your energy, saying no to people. 1985 could be significant. Being in the stillness and the quietness. Okay, in the quietness, so that you can hear from spirit about what it is that you're supposed to be doing or how you're supposed to be doing something next. 1986, 1985, 1957 could all be significant here. I'm only going to take this first card, though, which is saying no, because to me, this talks about the boundaries. All right, bottom of the deck here is wisdom, okay, period. Okay, we're going to get to that. It says, if you want more time, freedom, and energy, start saying no, which I feel like is exactly what you're going to have to do probably for the remainder of the year, okay, if you want to protect your money. It says, giving a yes may feel good, but it's also a hidden no to potential better opportunities. Be assertive in creating and enforcing your boundaries. You can't help others when your cup is empty. When asked, pause and check in with yourself before responding. And I'm seeing that here with the Queen of Swords. Okay, some of the questions, it says, what are you doing now that is generating poor results or needing improvement? All right, yeah, because look at the bigger picture of something. It says, what could you be doing instead? Are there any other activities that aren't fruitful, but you are merely doing out of habit to avoid disappointing others or to achieve a certain self-identity? Oh, baby. Those are some powerful questions right there. Let me ask that question again. It says, are there any activities that aren't fruitful, but you are merely doing out of habit to avoid disappointing others or to achieve a certain self-identity? There's people pleasing here. Some of y'all are giving too much to a relationship or to kids, and this is the reason why you can't keep money in your pocket. You give to all the wrong people at the wrong time. Not saying you shouldn't give to your kids, but there could be something here about people pleasing, over giving to, because maybe, I don't know, maybe you feel bad for not being around or working too much or whatever the fuck. Okay, whatever the fuck this shit is. Anyway, wisdom. It says 1998 could be significant. 1989. It says, we have not even to risk the adventure alone, for the heroes of all time have gone before us. The labyrinth is thoroughly known. We have only to follow the thread of the hero path. This was said by Joseph Campbell. It said, failure burns, but it is not failure if you learn from it. It breeds perseverance. It teaches. It motivates. It humbles. Fail early and repeat until you get it right. It says, with questions, it says, what is your attitude towards failure? Where have you failed in this and past ventures? Are there patterns? Can you identify those patterns? It says, what can you learn from your failures and do differently? It also asks, who has a similar personality or business model to yours that you can learn from? Overall, I do hope that these messages were helpful. If they were, you could be seeing 222. That's what I just saw. Okay, if these messages were helpful, you can send super thanks or super chats. They absolutely do help out my platform. If you would like to donate to this channel, you can do so by using the information in the description box down below. Okay, if you would like a personal reading from me, you can email me at DerbyCityTarot@yahoo.com. Like, share, comment, and go ahead and hit that follow or subscribe button for your girl. And I'll see you on the other side.